I am just so awesome. Everything I do rocks. I can do no wrong. Did I tell you that one time where I ... Unfortunately, we've all encountered a person like that before. And now we have a wonderful word to describe that person. Vainglorious, someone who is very boastful and takes excessive pride in his or her accomplishments. It's a nice poetic way of saying kind of vain and talking oneself up. So next time you hear or see such a person, you can say, oh, they're being vainglorious. And that is the first of our V words today. There are going to be a few more V words next up with Vapid. So imagine we have two people. I ask one of them or ask both of them the same question. So what do you think is the state of the American economy? The first person pauses for a moment and says, well, it's actually a good question. I believe there may be a resurgence in the last year, though it's really hard to ... And then we go to the next person. What do you think about the state of the American economy? Well, like, there's like an economy, and like there's like a state, like states have economies, and the second person was vapid. Vapid means there's not much going on in your head. You're kind of empty-minded. What you say lacks substance. Not much going on there. And I totally was not picking on beauty pageant contestants at all. Next word, venial. Venial is interesting because there's a word venal, and it comes up on the GRE quite a bit. Venal is someone who is corrupt and they accept bribes and all that stuff. Venial, notice the I in there, is or describes an offense or a sin that is forgivable, that is pardonable. For instance, if I drop the word venial on the ground, I say, oh, sorry, you would say, oh, that's okay, that's venial. If I start cursing out loud and ranting and raving, then not so venial. Finally, we have variegated, another pretty word, all these pretty V words. I like variegated. It doesn't really mean that much, but it's a fancy way of saying having a lot of variety, having a lot of differences within something. And to be more specific, like Vocabulary Wednesday, I don't just pick V words or B words or D words. I pick all words of all letters. I pick many different subjects. And so I try to make this as a variegated experience as possible, word-wise. And with that said, I'll see you next week with another variegated installment.